What are the lifestyle? What are the attributes? What are the habits and traits? And for those who are making a living as a YouTuber, as a content creator, and let me know this in the comment, is that one of your ambition is you really know your mission and help 10,000 purpose-driven people, is to help 10,000 purpose-driven people create a full-time living on YouTube. And so I'm so fired up for this very session, so smash the like button and leave a comment. We are actually sharing this in my Kenya Zero YouTube channel. I am also streaming it inside my hall, my room. And I tell you a little bit more. Let's just get straight into this. And really the title of this session is The Rise of the YouTube Content Creation, or rather YouTube Entrepreneur. 5 qualities of YouTube's successful YouTube content creators, and this is training. We are going to discovering the biggest opportunity in the content creator economy right now. The difference between a content creator and a content entrepreneur, and the 5 unmistakable qualities of these people that build 5 full-time lifestyle on YouTube. But let me ask a question. Have you ever heard someone say, wait, so what do you do? Hey, what exactly is this? I'm sure you are right. I'm thinking just you go to a party sometime, it's a question to ask. You're even hanging someone comes up to you, the person is a little bit, you know what I'm doing, alright, oh well, best in the room. Okay, sorry about the silence. I was just checking about my script. It got a little off. So I might answer right. You might say I'm a student, but you might say a job, but you are in another place. Let me know. If you have already been a content creator, you already been creating maybe a part-time or a full-time, maybe you already. A really question is awkward about the answer. I mean, I'll be driving an Uber and sometimes people say, what am I doing? I tell them I'm a YouTuber and be like, what? I mean, now it's like, does that make sense in the non-term? You know what I mean. When I was traveling between Nairobi and Nakuru, I had a fill out little custom, right? I was filling out the card and I was thinking about like, what do I say here? Do I write a YouTuber in profession? I think I just wrote a photographer to try not to create any drama on awkwardness. There's a meme actually. I saw what my friend think I do and what my mom thinks. But actually, what my friend thinks I do is just sleeping. What my mom thinks is just eating and watching a lot of videos. And what my neighbors think, I do think is an unemployed man. By the way, that's because I really spend most of my time in this hall. Like, they don't get to see me outside most of the time because I'm trying as much as I can to bring this content to you. So my neighbors think I'm unemployed. I just wandered around. Neighbor, I'm going for a walk. Like, what do you ever leave the house, right? My boss guess I think I'm just a boxer on the couch. What I actually think I do is get a lot of stuff done. And that's what I actually doing every day is I'm shirtless, just sitting on the headset like this one. But battle stream live, I probably shouldn't stream live. Maybe actually what I'll do is increase the exposure. But man, what is a YouTuber? That's the first question I searched in the YouTube, like on my Google account, so that I can get people to get an answer to answer people, because most of the people, that's the question that I get most alone and asked recently. I mean, you have a question like, what is a YouTuber? What does a YouTuber mean? What does even YouTube mean? That's a Google. Like, what do you need to become a YouTuber? Who was the first YouTuber? And in the very session, it's interesting because you are going into data where we are now very real career. They've been relieving some. They really want a YouTuber is a kind of what a YouTube entrepreneur is, because I think what's happening is that When it comes to YouTubers, there is a big difference between like a YouTube entrepreneur or who are the most famous and richest YouTubers. Like for me, I see myself like a tourist. There's actually Forbes article, and here is some of the biggest YouTuber. David Dobrik, he made $15.5 million in 2020 from YouTube alone. Imagine 2020, 15.5 million from YouTube. Will you live like that? Will you able to name a Blippi? 17 million. He does a kid. He had 17 million last year. Not bad. If you haven't about next year, she 8 years old Russian YouTuber. She had made an $18.5 million a year. They're pretty good. I think she had a multiple choices, and then at the top, out of the highest paid YouTubers was Ryan Toy, right? 29.5 million in a year. Can somebody say, well, that will do like that? And maybe this is what people think, right? Maybe people think when you think about what a full-time YouTuber, you think about Nedinams, PewDiePie, Mr. Beast. In fact, tell me who's your favorite YouTuber right now. For the favorite my YouTuber, I have a lot of celebrities, but I want to hear about these famous YouTubers that you have. Then I will tell you in the next video. It is possible for every people, not superstar, right? For everyday people make full-time living and build a real legitimate business on YouTube without a huge following or a superstar status. That's the question. So we enter what's called now creator. Now have been called a passion in economics, and this actually put some language. For me, I got creating YouTube videos starting from 2017, actually original from my church in 2016. And there is no creators economy or passion economy at the time, but these are some languages that are significant. They are revealed that now 50 million content creators. A part of content creator, only 12 or rather 13 million of those are YouTubers, and revealed that 1 million of those are professional creators. That means they are earning over 6 figures a year on YouTube, and other are amateur creators, so they maybe haven't earned money yet, and they're beginning to earn $100 a month, and 10,000 a month, and whatever it is. And the cost of this we can build your influence on. But what's crazy about creators is Signal Fire revealed that this actually, and I quote, the fastest growing small business right now. Wow. Signal Fire's creators economy market map. More than 50 million people around the world consider themselves creators. Despite the creator economy only being born a decade ago, it became fastest growing type of small business, and survey people that more Americans YouTube stars and rather than 11 Street. That article did pass me. But this is what we have to ask a question. Is the goal of content creator like a goal to actually be a full-time content creator? We even have more what we call an influence. Okay, so for that happening, have you subscribed? Kindly make sure to click the subscribe button for me to go to any, because it's already 9 minutes that I haven't seen any subscribe. Kindly subscribe, leave a like and a comment. So what's the difference between a content creator and a content entrepreneur? That's the question for today. And recent deep dive study came out from the tilt.com. We share the link on the note on the description or comment, and this is what I highly recommend reading it. It's called Unconventional, and it was a study of 1,400 part-time, full-time aspiring content creators. They're really being called content entrepreneurs, and what's interesting is they detail about it's not the media I'm reading an article right now. The media invariably focuses on young influencers with viral hits on TikTok and YouTube, but it's highly time to debunk that stereotype. Content entrepreneurs span all ages, industry channels, and most success isn't based on the viral hit or even a massive audience. Or rather, the study for the media environment focus on the young influencers with viral on TikTok and YouTube that we think about when we think, but is there any time debunk of the stereotype? Content creators span all ages of the group. Their success is not about massive audience. This is the rising trend that we are seeing on the real ones. They are creating full-time income on YouTube. This is what they are really building a real business account. Their YouTube channel is not a celebrity status. They may be, but they may be known. They are not known by the article. They are being written necessarily by Forbes, but yet they build full-time income. In fact, content entrepreneurs are now who you think burnish your image and 30 viral YouTubers and TikTokers. Okay, the largest and the most financially successful cohort, okay, is the study of Gen X 40% that we are now. They are 40s and they are 50s. Wow. Here are the top 10 industry with what of those who are succeeding as a content entrepreneurs. Business being leading, marketing, education, health and fitness, lifestyle at 7%, art, craft and UI 3%, science and tech 3%, whatever, cooking, food goes at 3%. Like again, you can. Oh, sorry about that. I'm hungry. That's really YouTube. YouTubers are really YouTubers. So I'm hungry. I'm going for lunch. Let's meet on the next video. Can you make sure to click that subscribe button?